Hi, it's Julia from Made by the Chef, hashtag the recipe for life. And today's stay at home cooking recipe is vegan banana bread. Yes, I said vegan, that's right. You do not need eggs. So if you've been to the shops and you haven't been able to get any eggs, no problem. This is going to be the perfect little antidote to a stressful day, to whatever day you want to call it. It's an amazing little cake, right? So it's kind of like a cakey, bready thing. Now, what's going to go in a vegan banana cake? Well, bananas, of course. Now, I've got sort of 4 medium-sized ones. You could use 3 large ones. Really depends on the size of your nanas. So, these ones, you can see, the skin's kind of gone dark, kind of brown in. And actually, you want really overripe bananas. You want bananas that are knackered, that basically are proper dark brown, almost blackened. So mine are ripe, but maybe they could have done with a little bit longer, but I'm going to go with it anyway, all right? Now, I'm going to just peel the bananas, and what I'm going to do is I am going to put those into a bowl, and in the bowl I've got 100 grams of dark brown sugar. So if you haven't got dark brown sugar, don't worry about it. Again, you know, just go with some light soft brown sugar, and we can even use caster sugar, but dark brown's nice because it almost gives this kind of caramelizey sort of flavour to the cake. It gives it a deeper sense of richness, which I really like. And so here we are. Look, you can see the banana's got bruises on. It's all right, so what? It's a great way to use up old dodgy knackered bananas that maybe nobody wants to eat anymore. My kids are a bit fussy, and they're always like, oh, don't like that, it's got bruise on. Well, whatever. So I am gonna mash these up. Now this is so simple, this vegan banana cake bread, because obviously there's no dairy in there's no eggs, so it's just purely sugar, bananas, a little bit of oil. So I'm going to use a bit of sunflower oil. You can use vegetable oil. I mean, you could even put olive oil in there, but you know, why put the good stuff in? You might as well just go with a bit of vegetable oil or sunflower oil. It's cheap and cheerful. And you know, anyone can make this because you've probably got all these ingredients knocking about in your house anyway. So I've just mashed it up. I'm mashing it all up now. And now I'm going to put the oil in. So there's your oil. It's only about 75 mils. You don't even need a lot. Make sure you've got a little bit of oil for your tin. What I've done is there you go, I'll just show you. I've greased and floured my tin. You could stick a bit of paper in there, but again, who needs to run down the shops? Just go with a little bit of flour, a little bit of oil. Job's a good one, right? So I am now going to mash this up. I am mashing this up, and just a few little lumps in there, so I want to iron them out as well. And then what I'm going to put in there is my flour. So the key to making this cake rise a little bit, yeah, because obviously there's no eggs in there, so there's no sugar. There is sugar, but there's no eggs in there and no butter. So obviously when a cake rises, ultimately you're creaming the butter and the sugar together, so that creates a bit of air in the cake, and then obviously you're beating in the egg. So again, there's your air, but and then of course if you're using self-raising flour, baking powder, then there's even more air, right? But even more rising agents. Obviously we're going to use baking powder, and that's the only real raising agent that we are actually using in the cake. And the oil and the bananas together act as a kind of way of binding the cake together. And obviously the bananas give it that lovely sweet flavour as well. That's why we're not using too much sugar. Right, that's just about mashed up. Still a little bit lumpy, but that's all right. Now, here's your flour. Now I've put cinnamon in there as well. So I've got about 3 good generous teaspoons of cinnamon. And I've also got, I'm actually using self-raising flour. So I'm using about 225 grams of self-raising flour. You want to put a little bit of baking powder extra in there to give it a bit of warmth, but don't overdo it. So I've done about 2 teaspoons. Yes, about 10 grams. Okay. Now I'm going to get that in, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix it all together to finish it off. So put my fork in there again. Now what I'll do is get my fork out, get my wooden spoon. That's right. So I'm going to mix that all together, and before you know it, you will have a lovely cake mixture. And don't worry about being too gentle with it, so it's not like your average Victoria sandwich where you have to do the whole folding and figure of eight business. This is just a very simple banana cake, banana bread. Now, it is going to be a little bit denser, hence the fact that it's kind of in between a bread and a cake. It's going to be a bit thicker. The batter is going to be a bit thicker, so it's not a light batter. It's actually going to be a little bit heavier, and just so you know. But it's lovely. It's got a nice little colour to it. There you go. You can see the batter. Like that. There you go. So kind of still dropping consistency, which is what you're looking for. And now I'm going to stick that in the tin. Right. There we go. Get that all in. Lovely, lovely. And don't be too fussy about it. Use a plastic spatula if you've got one to get it all in. Otherwise, like me, you'll probably use your hands. Wash your hands. Make sure you always have washed hands. And before you cook, wash your hands. And did I say stay at home? Make cake. So, there you go. In it goes. So, on days like this, when you're having to look for things to do at home, take up a new hobby, try something new, cook something. Here is your own little banana cake. Use up ingredients you've got at home. There's plenty to go round. Don't rush out and buy loads of stuff. Don't need it. Don't need to. There we go. There it is in there. Not that it'll be perfect, yeah? There's perfection in imperfection. So don't ever look for perfection. There's no point, because you'll always be looking and you'll never really get there. So there is imperfection, and that is just as good. So that's going to go in the oven, and then we're going to cut that out soon. So oven about 30-40 minutes. Check it, stick a skewer in it, make sure it's cooked, and I'll check back with you when it's done. Hey, I'm back. So look at this baby. What a beauty. Perfection in imperfection, right? Okay, let's cut into it. It's still warm as well. Oh. So I baked the cake. I baked the banana bread, vegan banana bread cake for probably about 30 minutes at an oven temperature of around 200 degrees centigrade, gas mark 6. And look at that. Oh, look at that. So moist. That is beautiful. Look. Take a look. Up to the camera. Oh my gosh, look at all that. Oh, that is lovely. Look, all squidgy and soft. You see the steam? Nice and warm. Have a little taste. Yeah. Cinnamony. Sweet from the bananas. Moist. Cakey, bready. Everything you ought to love, right? Vegan banana cake. Fabulous. Make it today. Send me your pictures. And I'll see you again soon. Stay at home. Wash your hands.